Hey ladies, welcome back to Fashion, Decor, and Food. I am your host, the one and only Kiana Divine. Fashion, Decor, and Food, we are a channel that talks about the things that girls like to talk about. The most important things in the world, and that is what? Fashion, decor, and food, darling. It doesn't get any better. So if you like videos that contain fashion, decor, and food, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And to all my returning sisters, hey girl, how you doing? How your mama doing? How everybody in your family doing? Welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe and what? Leave your positive comments in the comment section below. Now, welcome back to Vlogtober, day 3. That's right, guys. We are doing a Vlogtober here on the channel. And I'm just bringing you different topics that we could talk about in quick videos, okay? And so we have already done some skincare. So if you didn't watch the skincare video, it will be right here. Go ahead and click on it, and I update you on how I get this beautiful, sexy, not flawless, but smooth chocolate skin and how I keep it that way without spending a lot of money, okay? And then also we did a motivational video about intentions. So if you are needing some uplifting, you need a little push from another woman, go ahead and click on that video. I will link it below as well. Give you a little bit of motivation, something that you can do to take control of your life. You know, a lot of times we feel like we don't have no control. We don't have any control. Well, there are some things you can do to put some things into alignment for yourself. And that video is going to help you with that. Now, today is October 3rd, Vlogtober, day number 3. And we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things, and that is fragrance. Yes, I am a frag head, and I do have a small fragrance collection. My collection ranges from store brands, celebrity brands, as well as some of the higher end brands. I just want this video to be very fun, very something that make you want to go ahead and get up and go look online to pick you out a fragrance to treat yourself. Something that makes you want to go to a Ross, a Burlington, a TJ Maxx, or wherever you purchase your fragrance to treat yourself. Something to make you want to go to fragrancenet.com and treat yourself to a fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it is, Groupon, okay? A lot of my fragrances have come from Groupon as well. So wherever you purchase your fragrances from, hopefully this video would encourage you to don't forget, even if you don't do it today, write it in your planner to be good to yourself, to treat yourself. My birthday is coming up in the next couple of days, and I definitely want to find a fragrance. So speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss was my favorite fragrance right now. Guys, I have to be honest with you. I am stuck in summer of 2021, and I'm still stuck on the same fragrance. Now, if you have been watching my channel, you know my summer 2021 fragrance was... Leave it in the comment box. Pause. First comment should be, what was my summer fragrance of 2021? I'm waiting. Okay. So, if you said that my summer fragrance for 2021 was the one and only Burberry Weekend, you are correct. This is the original Burberry Weekend. It looks like the Dossier bottle, doesn't it? But Dossier looks like them because this was first. Anyway, this is the original Burberry Weekend. This is actually my second bottle. I loved it so much. I sprayed it so much that I realized that I was going to be out, so I purchased another bottle, and it's around here somewhere. I have not got a chance to add it to my collection, but I love this perfume so much that I purchased 2 bottles within the same month, okay? And you can see how much of it has been used. This is the perfect summer fragrance. This gives you fresh with a hint of sweet with citrus. It's just so good. It's so good. It's one thing about the House of Burberry. When they get you, they get you. It's like a note that they have in their fragrances is very, very addicting. It's very, very addicting. And it's like nothing else can top this. So I am stuck in my summertime fragrance, even though we've moved on past summer. We're in the fall, winter time right now. And I just have not been able to let this go. Okay? I've tried to let it go. I tried to put it down because this was actually, this was my springtime fragrance. Okay? That's how much I'm addicted to it. Originally, this was my spring 2021 spring fragrance. Okay? Then it lingered on to my summer fragrance. Okay? And now it's tipping into the fall winter time. I have tried to depart from it. And I tried with this particular fragrance right here. This is Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. Okay, you see I've used quite a bit of this as well. Now I did, okay, now this is like the perfect summer fragrance, okay? So I did tiptoe in on this, as you can see as well, throughout the summer. But this was like when I wanted to smell like I had a little bit more money, I went with this. When I wanted to smell cute, I went with this, okay? So I am stuck. I am stuck on the Burberry weekend. I need to get away from her because I want to be able to come back to this next year, okay? And be able to fall in love with it all over again. I tend to get like that with Burberry. Do you have a particular house that just like snatches you up and captures your soul and just like does the most? Burberry is the house that does that for me, okay? All right. So we're going to have to search for me a fall winter scent, okay? We're going to have to search for me a fall winter scent. I have no idea where it's going to be, where I'm going to find it. Well, if I'm in the stores, I only shop at certain stores for my fragrances. I don't typically go in the department stores and stuff like that. I normally get them like discounted, like I said, at Ross or Burlington's, different places like that. Okay. If I'm shopping in store now, if I'm online, you know, we don't know what juiciness I'm going to find. But, you know, that's that. Now, there are some fragrances that I would like to smell. But, and I wrote some of them down, some of the fragrances that I would like to smell that I heard of. One of the fragrances is Another 13. I've never smelled that fragrance, but I have heard great things about it. The other one is like the cupcakes. I would like to smell what threefold $500 perfume smells like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to smell. I want to smell. The same thing with Baccarat. Francis Christian Baccarat 540. I think that's what it's called. So I would like to smell what that smells like. Now, I do have a version. People say that the Ariana Grande Cloud smells like the Baccarat. I do have the Cloud spray, and it smells really good. It is really addicting. It really does. I didn't get it at first, but now I get it. So if that is anything similar to it, I can understand. I can't understand the $500 and some, but what I can understand is the addiction that women can get to it, because it does smell really good. But those are some fragrances that I would like to smell, okay? So hopefully I can make that happen. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do it in this particular vlog, but I do want to go around and pick up a few fragrances and test them and smell them and see, you know, if I could find my birthday scent, okay? Because I'm going to be 36 years young, and I would like to find that perfect scent, like that, ooh wee baby, perfect scent. Now, I have a couple of scents that are absolutely perfect for me. The first one that comes to mind is the Burberry Classic for women. That has been my signature scent like my entire adulthood, and you know, it hasn't gone wrong. However, my nose has smelled some other pieces of joy that kind of like makes me think about my signature scent. The one that kind of overpowers the Burberry Classic for women for me is, oh, this is the Burberry Classic for women. I'm sure that you've seen it before. And it's very beautiful, very nice, timeless, very classic. There is something in here that makes you want to call the gods, honey. Like I said that if I had this perfume, I would need no other. It's something that's so right about this. So this, if I don't find a fragrance like a birthday fragrance or a fall winter fragrance, I wouldn't mind going back to this. All of them is going to have to compare to this right here. Okay, but the one that could give Burberry some competition is ROUGE. This thing right here, honey. By the way, I have 2 bottles of this that I'm working on. The ones that I love, I have 2 bottles of. I have 2 bottles of this. I have 2 bottles of this. I have 2 bottles of this. Because I don't want to run out. Like, I feel like my life would not be the same without these fragrances. Honey, I might not have to go shopping for. This fragrance right here is everything. This is the perfect fall winter fragrance, and it's cost effective. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at the top. It's like this leather type, faux leather-ish type top. It's so good. Like, the presentation is so good. The longevity is so good. The throw on this is so good. The sillage is so good. It's so good. So good. So this is what I'm going to resort to for fall winter if I don't find anything. But I would like to add something new, something spicy, not really spicy, but something to spice up my collection. I would like to add something. So yeah. So the last fragrance that I actually purchased was this Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo, and it's sweet, it's summery, it's refreshing, and it has like that note in it that the Burberry Weekend has in it that make you say ooh wee. You know, like this one right here. That's why, you know, because normally my perfumes, it takes me a long time to hit the bottom of my perfumes, but this one, it hasn't even been a whole year yet with this one. So that's how you can tell that it's pretty good. But there is one fragrance that didn't take me very long at all to hit the bottom of the bottle, and that is Hello by Lionel Richie. This is so good. Now, this is a fall winter fragrance. This fragrance is so good. And look at the packaging. It is absolutely beautiful. I would definitely run back to this one to get it as my fall winter fragrance. But it's like I already had it. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. It's like it makes you feel like your mom. You're under her bosom. She smells sweet. She smells like a little hint of vanilla. She smells like a little hint of baby powder. She smells fresh. It's comforting. You know what I'm saying? Like pie. curled up on the couch with a little blankie, with the lights dim, watching a nice movie like Soul Food or something like that. That is what this fragrance right here does. And it's Hello by Lionel Richie. And my husband bought this for me as a gift. And I ran out. So he went out and went to Walgreens, I think it was, and purchased me the spray. The body spray. And it hits it very close. It hits it very, very close. And I just adore that fragrance. So would I add this? This is the only fragrance in my whole entire collection that I have ever hit bottom. Okay? In my whole entire collection. I think I have been collecting fragrances maybe for 3 to 4 years at this point. It's the only one that I've ever hit bottom. Okay? So that goes to say something right there. Now, there is a fragrance that I hate right now. I'm giving it a 2 thumbs down. Okay, let me tell you the story. It was Father's Day 2021. My daughters went out to purchase my husband a whole bunch of different stuff, including fragrances for his Father's Day gift. Okay, so they got him a fragrance, and they're pretty well versed in fragrances as well. They do have a pretty nice fragrance collection, because once I got into it, I started educating them about it, and they actually like fragrances now. So they have this particular fragrance in their collection. I had it in my collection first. My daughter attracted it for herself, and then she bought one for my husband. It is CK1. Oh my God, my husband, and you know, if you know anything about, I'm happy I can't smell it. If you know anything about CK1, it's fresh, out the shower, strong scent. Strong scent. You only need 1 spray. If you do 2, that's too many. Well, my husband, what he does is several times a day, he'll drench himself in his fragrance, his cologne. And if he steps outside, he'll come back and put some more on, or it doesn't matter what he does. And then he squirts it in his hand and rubs it. Oh my God. This fragrance was misting in my mouth every time he walked by. Have you ever had somebody to walk by and they smell so strong that you can taste the fragrance in the back of your throat? You can taste the fragrance in the air. It's like on your tongue. That is what he did. He traumatized me from CK1. So CK1, this bottle is probably going to be like this for a long time. I am traumatized. I really dislike this fragrance at this time. Even though, you know, this is my own personal bottle. I can't. If I smell that perfume, I'm just going to upchuck. Like, I can't. I'm tired of it. I never want to smell it again for a long time. Okay, so I'm traumatized by CK1. My husband and I were shopping in Burlington last weekend because it was his birthday. He went to go pick out a few fragrances for him to put on our little island that we have, right? Inside of our closet. So he picked out some fragrances and we smelled them before we actually purchased them. We had the person to open them and so we could smell them or whatever. There was this fragrance. It's by Usher. It's called Home. Homme. Oh my God, that is so addicting. Now, my husband didn't get it because it wasn't a masculine fragrance. It was more of a feminine fragrance. It smells like incense and sweetness and addicting. It has that addicting scent in it. I have to have it for myself. I didn't want to disrespect my husband and buy it at that time because it was his birthday. You know what I'm saying? But that fragrance, all day I could smell. He tested it on his arm and all day I could smell it on his arm. It was just so addicting, so good, so yummy. So like, oh, I want to be around you just so I can smell that type. And it was very affordable. It was very affordable. And yeah, like I said, it was by Usher and it's called Home. Leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know, have you smelled that? And what do you think? Like, did you get the same vibe that I got from this fragrance? Like, for me, it was everything. Everything. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I think it was only like $19.99 or something like that. Like, I want it. I want it. I hope that you guys enjoyed talking fragrance with me today. Like, I love talking fragrance. I'm not into purchasing fragrances like that in my life right now. I don't know what I'm into. I go through these phases where I get into stuff. Like, earlier this year, I was into purchasing alcohol. Like, so I stocked up on a whole bunch of alcohol for the move. But by the time we actually moved, most of the alcohol was gone. Also like wine. I do like a whole big wine purchase every year where I get like 24 bottles and, like I collect it, I stock my bar. Well, I have like a nice smaller wine collection at this time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have 15, 18 bottles, but I'm usually having like a higher end number of bottles of wine because I buy my wine in bulk and stuff like that. So I'm really not into purchasing alcohol right now, although I do need a bottle. I'm really not into purchasing wines right now at all. The day before yesterday was the first time I popped a bottle of wine in months. It had been months since I popped a bottle of wine. So I'm just not there. I also get these like little spurts where I, want to purchase the perfume. Another thing where I get obsessed. I'm talking about obsessed. These things are obsessive for me. Like I need it, I need a lot of it, and I need it now type of thing. Um, my stockpile is something that I was really obsessing over, and I've pretty much accomplished it, so I'm off of that. I don't know what my next obsession is going to be, or is, or whatever. Um, but it's definitely not any of those things. I'm ready to venture off into whatever else the world has for me. Let me know some of your obsessions, things that you go really, really crazy about. And is perfume still one of them? Leave your favorite fragrance down below and let's chit chat in the comment section. So I'll see you down there. Thank you guys for tuning in to Fashion, Decor, and Foods, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.